Are you looking for a college town in Indiana that you love to live in? Because you're trying to get out of Illinois or California, right? And you're comparing places that have colleges. So today we're going to compare Evansville, which has two colleges in it, we're talking about USI and U of E, and Bloomington.
Indiana University.
Yes, so very close together. What are they, about 2 hours max, probably?
Yep,
a little over 2 hours apart. We're going to show you the differences, the similarities, if you want to live near a college town, and what both have to offer. So Bart Hill here, who's representing Bloomington, and I'm representing Evansville. We're going to give you topics that we're going to talk about, costs and all that good stuff, and tell you what it's like if you're looking to live near a college town. Let's start with cost of living, because cost of living, we're realtors, right? If you didn't know, we are realtors. We love to do videos, but we love to sell real estate. So cost of living, Bloomington versus Evansville.
Yeah. So Bloomington, in my experience, is going to be a little bit higher in cost of living. You're looking at approximately $200 a square foot on average. Give or take 25–50% on the age of your house, the size, and its location. So in central Bloomington, you're going to have higher prices, but if you get out there into that countryside that we have here in Monroe County and Greene County, you'll get your prices down a little bit.
Yeah. I think Evansville's probably going to win here. They are going to be a lower cost. I would say 180 to 200,000 average in the Evansville area, especially near the college areas. Not necessarily throughout all of Evansville, especially north if we're comparing that. Whereas I think 300,000 if we're talking average, maybe even more than that. To be honest, 3 to 400. Yeah. So it's a higher cost if you're looking for living right near the colleges. West side, you're probably going to get a little higher by USI than you are down by U of E, just because of the nature. You got older homes near U of E. You got some newer stuff probably, and older stuff both out by USI on the west side. So both great options, not crazy, ridiculous of pricing, but there is a difference when you're comparing the cost if you're wanting to live near colleges. Let's talk food and diversity.
Of course. So Bloomington has a vast diversity for food and culture here. We pride ourselves in that with several of the festivals that we host on a yearly basis. I can count at least once a month where there's a different festival going on in town, and we really cater to acceptance and welcoming people of all shapes, forms, and sizes.
They have a lot of food options especially the diverse food options for how many people are sitting here. We're talking about 80,000 people.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you look at Evansville, it's 120, so not far off in difference. But there is a big difference, I would say, in food. We have some diversity, don't get me wrong, but nothing like IU, and I'm sure that's the influx of the college here and all the students that come in from the different areas of the world. Definitely influence the food here for the size of town. Evansville, you have great food options, but nowhere near the amount that they have here at IU. And I think the arts are probably bigger here than in theater as well. We have it as well. It's getting better, especially in our area, but I think you still dominate in that area as an arts college for sure. And we have arts college. You look at U of E's, the engineering more, or technical, I would say, science college, and then you got more of the arts in the USI. It still doesn't compete with IU.
Indiana's it's a major university.
It's a major university, and there's a lot of arts there.
Bring in people from all over the world to come here to teach and to study.
So I think they beat us on the food and probably on that arts world and theater and all that stuff if you're wanting to be around that. But Evansville really is making a lot of progress. Okay, we are going to talk jobs. Evansville's a little bigger, probably has different type of jobs. There's probably a little bit more manufacturing jobs in that area, maybe more so than here. But I think both areas are influenced by the colleges.
Most definitely. IU for sure has a major impact on our economics and business structure here in Bloomington.
Yeah, I think we got healthcare, nursing, logistics. You're going to have a lot of that impact, especially with that whole Deaconess downtown complex. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of those colleges are really helping with that influx into our Evansville area. Again, you're going to have your manufacturing and things like that, but healthcare and nursing and banking and all that are going to be definitely options in the Evansville area. But I think a lot of what you see here in Indiana, a lot of people stay, and they're probably
once you come here, a lot of people do stay.
For
a long duration of time. So we have the university, we have some medical manufacturing in the area. We do have the third largest naval base per acreage, just 25 miles down the road, and so we've got a pretty good diversity of jobs in the area as well. And then just up the road, about 45 minutes, is Indianapolis. So if you're willing to travel.
He has that on us.
Yeah.
If you want to commute to Indianapolis, it probably gives you a little bit more job options, more so than Evansville, because you have to travel a little bit farther to get to the major cities from Evansville for jobs outside of Evansville. But in regards to the job opportunities, I think they're probably very similar within the towns themselves. Okay, recreation and all that outdoor activities.
Yeah, so if you're comparing it to Evansville, while we don't have a river, we do have a pretty vast lake. We do have tons of parks and rec parks that are managed by the county, by the city, by the state, all in our area. And so, if you're willing to get outdoors and be adventurous, then definitely Bloomington is a good option.
And honestly, fall is the best time.
Yeah.
And this place is absolutely gorgeous in the
Brown
fall.
County right next door.
All of the leaves. This is a gorgeous place for fall. Evansville, I would say the biggest difference is you have a lot of the outdoor activities. You have the parks. The hiking is you have the river. So you have a lot more of the riverfront activities, boating, hiking, the actual views from the hiking trails that are near the rivers. Near the river. I think that's really the biggest difference. You still have lakes nearby, not Monroe, but you have Patoka. That's not too far away. You have Christmas Lake if you have friends that live in Christmas Lake. There are things that you can use in the boating world like Monroe, but the biggest difference probably is the river. Other than that, I'd say they're pretty equal.
Yeah, pretty equal.
Yeah. Is Evansville your kind of place to live for a college town? Or
is Bloomington your place?
Is Bloomington. So what's the biggest difference? I think cost. I'm going to win that.
Yeah, definitely on cost, diversity, and outdoor activities. I'm going to take a little bit of an edge there with the festivals that we host.
I think they probably do. We do have the best food festival in the nation, maybe the top two, but you definitely have a lot of other variety for sure. I also think both communities are pretty small, close-knit communities, really. I mean, Evansville seems like it would be big. This may be a little bit smaller feeling because a lot of the influx of students
we're a little bit
make
more
up a lot of it. Yeah.
And
Whereas Evansville is a little bit more sprawling, so it may not feel as communal as what I would say Bloomington would, if that's the environment you're looking for. Diversity, I think they probably win on the food, but we definitely have food options, and arts and all that is still an option. But it really just depends on what you're looking for. They're both great towns, you know, a different feel and what you're looking for, and really the options you're looking for if you're moving. So if you are looking to relocate, call me or Bart, because we both help. If you want Bloomington, he's your man. If you want Southern Indiana, Evansville area, I'm your girl. We love to do the videos, but again, we love to sell real estate. So reach out. Even if these two towns aren't, we can help all around the surrounding areas. That's what we do best. So we'd be happy to help. So until next time, we'll see you then.
We open doors in realty. Key Associates. Key Associates.
That wasn't so bad, was
not
it?
too bad. No.